Do me a favor once you get me on.
Yeah, whenever you're ready to go.
Well, good evening, everybody, and God bless you wherever you might be tuning in high school basketball tonight on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Tonight, it's semifinal sectional girls basketball live from the corral in the Battle of the Mustangs, the Penn Mustangs and the Dansville Mustangs. Glad you could be with us tonight as we start whittling things down to the nitty-gritty. The winner here will be probably going to Waterloo, the #1 seed on Saturday. And the reason I say it that way is we have a halftime score on the Wellsville-Waterloo game. Waterloo leads Wellsville at halftime 50-9. So it looks like the Indians are on their way. And which Mustang team will be on its way? Time will only tell. Glad you could be with us here tonight. The Penn Mustangs coming off a win over Attica, 54-42 the other night. And, of course, the Dansville Mustangs in the game you witnessed here defeated Hornell, or should I say, came away with a win over Haverling, the Bath Haverling Rams the other night, 59-28. Which Mustang team will emerge victorious tonight? Time will only tell. Penn in Dansville, as we get down to the nitty-gritty, this could possibly be our final broadcast of the year, seeing that the next game will be on the road in Waterloo on Saturday. We certainly are happy that you tuned in, and we're certainly excited about your feedback with regards to our telecast of high school sports here on DMS and the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. We're hoping to do it again in the football season, where Dansville has only 2 home games, but hey, 2 is better than what we had in the fall, isn't it? So we'll have to wait and see. So these 2 teams set to get together here tonight at the Mustangs Corral in Dansville as we stand now to honor America with our national anthem.
Would you all please rise, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem? And now, tonight's starting lineup for the visiting.
Now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. Sean Race, the PA announcer. Haley Anderson, a 5'4" senior, opening at 1 guard for head coach Mark Storm in the Penn Mustangs. Jody Decker, a 5'6" senior at the other guard.
Number 13.
Her sister Jamie Decker, a 5'9" junior in the middle.
Number 14.
Kaylee Griffin. She checks in at 5'7" forward, and Al Harrison, A 5'6" junior. Mark Storm's squad comes in with a record of 9-4 on the season. They did see the Waterloo Indians earlier this year and lost by 12. As for the Dansville Mustangs, they'll shape up this way around. Sydney Stone, a 5'6" junior, will open at one guard. She'll be flanked by 5'6" junior Hannah LaPlante. Also in the starting lineup, Maddie Lee, the 5'8" junior forward. Bree Caruso is the other forward, a 5'6" junior. And in the middle, Ray Young, the 6'2" senior Ray Young. Our officials for tonight's game, Tom Delahunt, Phil Embry, and Damon Garfield. Kristen Kirshner's team, 12-0 as they come in, but that means nothing. It means nothing. This is the game that means everything. And, of course, the winner goes on. The loser goes home. And, of course, we get set to get things underway. Tom Delahunt with the basketball set to get it underway. The Penn Mustangs break the huddle and head to the floor in their road blue jerseys with orange numerals trimmed in white. Dansville in their home white jerseys with red numerals trimmed in black. Jamie Decker and Ray Young step into the center circle. And ladies and gentlemen, this Section 5 Class B2 semifinal game is underway at the Corral. Ball is chased down and out of bounds, last touched by the Dansville Mustangs. Or check it was last touched by Penn. Dansville gets the basketball back. Sydney Stone brings the ball in play. And now Maddie Lee across midcourt. Tries to brush her defender off on the pick, right side corner. Bree Caruso taking it to the baseline, bringing it back out front. Lee, high post pass. Ray Young on the back door pass. Ball deflected away. Last touch by Hannah LaPlante. Good hustle that time. Jody Decker got a piece of it, and it deflected off LaPlante out of bounds. In the backcourt, Decker gets it ahead right-hand side. They get it back in the middle. On top, break the press very easily. Jody Decker, a whistle. And I wonder if the shot clock did not start on time. And Phil Embry checking with the scorer's table, and let's see. Not sure. Yep, and the shot clock now wound down to 22 seconds instead of 26. So ball comes inbounds out front. Kaylee Griffith gives it up on top. With it, Jody Decker. Decker, right side wing. It's Harrison, swings it right side. Anderson tries to make a move, right side corner. They look underneath. Nothing there. Coming to the top of the paint. It's Anderson cutting to the hole. Shot over Ray Young and everybody else. The shot clock goes off, but Bree Caruso comes away with a rebound. Right side, it's Maddie Lee cutting down the lane, running one-hander off the glass. One and a foul. Lee, who had a big ball game the other night against the Bath Haveling Rams, gets the bucket, and with 6:54 left to play, a chance of a three-point play. And gets the two, but not the one. Bree Caruso, jumper from the outside, no good. Rebounded by the Penn Mustangs, who hustle it up the floor. Dansville with a 2-0 lead. Right side, it's Decker with it. Refeeds Anderson on top. LaPlante on her, makes a move to the baseline, pulls it back up, back out front now. Right side, it's Griffin. Griffin directing traffic as she goes, left side wing. Jody Decker cuts across the lane. Underhand scoop, a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Ray Young. Ray didn't get the body in there, but got her as she tried to sneak under. And Jody Decker on the line with 6:21 left to go and misfires on the first one. A 2-0 Dansville lead. Decker with one more on the way, trying to cut the lead in half, and cannot do so. Rebound tipped out of bounds, last touch by Penn. And Dansville will get it back. This score just in at the end of 3, Waterloo 64, Wellsville 11. at the end of 3 periods of play. Right side wing, Hannah LaPlante zigged when she should have zagged, and the ball goes out of bounds into the front row. And unfortunately, nobody's sitting in that front row yet. We're hoping that that'll be the case next time we see basketball action here. On top, it's Jody Decker, left side foul line extended. Anderson on top with LaPlante on her, cuts through, shooting downtown, rims it out right side. Ball taken off the floor by Jamie Decker. Jamie Decker in the paint, feeds it out front. Left side throws it away, and Mustang defense forces the turnover. And thus far, through 2 minutes of play, it has been all defense. Dansville 2, Penn nothing. Right side, Lee across midcourt, handling it out front. Griffith on her defensively. Ray Young steps outside, looking for help, gives it up on top. Lee cutting down the lane, a whistle and a foul out front. And it's going to be on Kaylee Griffith, I believe, and that's her second. So Griffith with her second personal foul. 5:37 left to play. Dansville with a 2-0 lead. LaPlante right side. It's Lee. High post pass. Jumper top of the arc for Ray Young. No good. Rebound, Jody Decker. Jody Decker up the right side of the floor. Directing the half-court offense for Mark Storm. Down low. Jamie Decker whistling a foul, and I believe it's on Ray Young. That's her second. So Ray Young with her second personal foul at the 5:28 mark of this first quarter. So Abby Belcher in for the Dansville Mustangs. Right side wing, Anderson along the baseline, out front, shot no good. Deflected out of bounds by Hannah LaPlante. Sierra Harrison is checked in for Penn. 5:22 left to play. Inbounds pass, right side, Jamie Decker off the window, no good. Abby Belcher with the rebound. LaPlante ahead on the left-hand side. Caruso hustling down the left side of the lane. Puts the shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul called. Jody Decker with her first personal foul. So Caruso goes to the free throw line with 5:12 left to play here in the first. So Caruso looking to add to the Dansville lead. Bree on the line, first one up, no good. So between the two teams, they are 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Dansville with a 2-0 lead, looking to add to it here. Second one on the way for Caruso, got it. So Caruso breaks the spell, and it's 3-0. Forecourt pass in the right, it's Harrison underneath. Whistle no, traveling called beforehand, and fortunately for Maddie Lee, who almost went head over tea kettle over Sierra Harrison. So traveling called. Mustangs get a break there and need a break on the offensive end. They lead it 3-0. It's 5 minutes left to play. Caruso cutting down the lane, leaves it out front. Jump shot, Abby Belcher. Got it. Belcher from the outside with a deuce. 5-0 Dansville. In the backcourt, they get it ahead right side. On top from downtown, it's Anderson, no good. Rebound, Hannah LaPlante. LaPlante, forecourt pass, Caruso. Tracks it down, right side in the paint. Ball comes loose. Whistle and the no whistle. Penn comes away with it. Underneath shot up and in for Jody Decker. So Jody Decker with a deuce at the 4:22 mark, and it's a 5-2 Dansville lead. Lee with it out front, uses a pick, right side corner. It's Abby Belcher. Caruso swings it on top. Stone looks to the left, puts it on the floor, whistle and a foul on the reach in. And let's see who that's on. I believe it's on Haley Anderson. That's her first. Team's fourth. So checking in, Maddie Fiala in for Hannah LaPlante. So Fiala in for LaPlante. So LaPlante and Ray Young taking a breather for the Dansville Mustangs, that is. 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. It's Dansville 5-2. Caruso Cuts across the lane, lost the handle on it. Ball was touched from behind, and Penn Yan takes it away. Jody Decker ahead, right side, it's Harrison. Give and go, back, whistle, and an offensive foul on Jody Decker. So Sydney Stone takes the charge. So Jody Decker with her second personal foul at the 3:49 mark. Dansville with a 5-2 lead. The whistle. And I'm not sure why the whistle or why the stoppage of play, unless the scores table wanted to verify who the foul was on. I don't know. Maddie Lee with it out front for Dansville, brushes her defender off on a pick in the paint. Short jumper for Abby Belcher. No good. Rebound, Jody Decker. Ahead right side for Harrison. Harrison in the corner. Brings it out front. Fiala with the retrieval of the loose ball. Fiala across midcourt. Leaves it left side for Lee. Lee on top. Caruso cuts across the lane, gives it out front. Stone, a big rainbow, no good. Rebound right side. It's Abby Belcher. Returns it to Fiala. Fiala across the middle of the lane, leaves it out front. Belcher again. 3:11 left to play here in the first quarter. Down low, ball taken away by Jamie Decker. Good anticipation by Jamie Decker. 3 minutes left to play. Timeout, Penn Yan. 3 minutes exactly left to play on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Quarter number one here at the Corral. It's been a defensive dandy. Your score in girls semifinal basketball, Dansville 5, Penn Yan 2. Well, back to live action here at the Corral. Dansville and Penn Yan in the Battle of the Mustangs. Dansville with a 5-2 lead. 3 minutes left to play here in quarter number one. So Jody Decker with two personal fouls still in there for Mark Storm's team, handling the basketball on top, gives it up on top now. Harrison gives it back. Jody Decker in the paint, shoots no good. Whistle and a foul called beforehand. It's going to be on Bree Caruso. That's her first. Team's third. And going to the line is going to be Jody Decker. Decker with Penn Yan's lone 2 points to this juncture. Dansville with a 5-2 lead, and Jody Decker trying to change that right here. First one up, got it. So the 5'6" senior makes it a 5-3 ball game. Second one on the way from the 5'6" guard. Floats it up, and no good. Rebound chased down. She gets her own rebound back. Cross court, right side. Harrison from downtown for three, no good. Rebound, Maddie Fiala has the pass blocked in the backcourt. Decker scoops, scores, and a foul on Fiala. A 2+1. So Jody Decker with a 2+1 opportunity with 2:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Penn Yan with an opportunity to take the lead. So Jody Decker on the line shooting for the lead for the Penn Yan Mustangs and got it. So Penn Yan takes a 6-5 lead on the 2+1. Handle the plant back in. Right side, it's Maddie Lee back out front. Caruso cutting down the lane. Out front, jumper, foul line. Fiala got it. Fiala gets the lead back for Dansville. So Dansville with a 7-6 lead at the 2:14 mark. Shot missed on the other end. Jump it up, they say. Possession arrow gives it back to Penn Yan. So Maddie Fiala's jumper gets Dansville the lead back at 7-6, but Penn Yan on the alternate possession rule owns the basketball. Jody Decker looking to get it in. It's Jamie Decker in the paint. Short jumper, gets it to go. So Jamie Decker, and it is an 8-7 Penn Yan lead. LaPlante has the ball knocked away. Rebound on the right-hand side. Jody Decker in the forecourt. Penn Yan looking to add to an 8-7 lead. Bounce pass underneath. Underhand scoop, whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Bree Caruso. That's her second personal foul. With 1:46 left to play. Dansville wants timeout, and with good reason. They've got two players on the bench with two personal fouls. So 1:46 left to play here in period number one. You're watching as high school sectional basketball on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. It's Penn Yan 8, Dansville 7. So going to the line, Jody Decker on the line. Minute 46 left to play, looking to add to the Penn Yan lead of 8-7. So Decker, first one on the way, no good. She'll get one more. Last score we had, Wellsville blowing, or Waterloo blowing Wellsville out. And it gets this one. Final score, this one is just a final. Waterloo 71, Wellsville 15. Outside jumper. LaPlante with a bucket. And it's a 9-9 tie. On the right-hand side, coming across the top, they give it up out front. Harrison, bounce pass underneath. Decker retreats, short jumper, way short of the mark. Abby Belcher with a rebound, outlets right side. Fiala ahead, left-hand side. Lee, right side pass. LaPlante off the window, can't get it to drop. Rebounded, Sierra Harrison. Right side, it's Jody Decker. Pulls up, shoots the jumper, no good. And LaPlante with a rebound for Dansville. LaPlante with it out front. Across midcourt on the left, leaves it out front. Abby Belcher now on top. Fiala, right side, it's Lee. Lee down the lane, running one-hander, no good. Rebound tracked down by the Mustangs. Foul line jumper for Sydney Stone, no good. Rebound chase down again. Fiala, 3 for a quarter for Dansville. 38 seconds left to go. Fiala shot, no good. Rebound underneath. Back out front, LaPlante with 30 seconds left to go. 5-second differential on the shot clock. Dansville will slow it down. It's a tie game at 9 apiece. 17 on the shot clock, 21 on the game clock. Fiala, traveling called on Fiala. Penn Yan will get the final shot of this first quarter with a chance to take the lead with 18 seconds left to go. Waterloo has won their semifinal matchup handily over Wellsville, 71-15. Jody Decker, left side, into the corner, downtown, no good. LaPlante with a rebound with 3, with 2, with 1. We have come to the end of 1 at the Corral, and we're deadlocked in the Class B2 semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. Penn Yan 9, Dansville 9. Well, second quarter set to unfold in the Mustang squared battle. Dansville and Penn Yan deadlocked at 9 apiece. The Dansville Mustangs with 2 players on the bench with 2 apiece, Bree Caruso and Ray Young. Penn Yan also with 2 on the bench, Kaylee Griffin and Jody Decker, but Jody Decker has not left the floor. She has been the difference thus far. She has scored 7 of Penn Yan's 9 points thus far in the early going of this ball game. So Dansville will have the basketball as we start period number 2. Kristen Kirshner will go with Maddie Lee, Hannah LaPlante, Abby Belcher, Sydney Stone, and Maddie Fiala. Penn Yan going with Sierra Harrison, Jody Decker, Jamie Decker. Kaylee Griffith is back in as well, and Haley Anderson. Right side, it's Belcher on top. Stone gives it right side, Fiala outside the arc, looking for help. Gets it from Maddie Lee, left side, foul line extended. Ball squirts through the outstretched hands of Abby Belcher in the paint, and it goes to Penn Yan. Penn Yan, Jody Decker handling the basketball out front. 7 of their 9 points have come from her hand. Left side of the arc, Stone on her. On top, give and go. It's Decker running one-hander, no good. Rebound, Mustangs, Abby Belcher. Belcher leaves it for Fiala in the backcourt. Fiala ahead on the left side. Lee, traveling call. Lee faked left, dribble right, but moved the pivot foot, said Phil Embry, the official. And Penn Yan gets it back. Unforced errors. That's what it's all about in a tight ball game, and you can't get any tighter than this one at 9-9. Jody Decker stops the foul line, bounce past Jamie Decker across the lane, running one-hander off the glass, no good. Abby Belcher with a rebound. What can Dansville do with it? Fiala across midcourt. Keeps the dribble alive out front, makes a move to the left, down the middle of the lane, underhand scoop off the glass, no good. Rebound, Jamie Decker. Jody Decker across midcourt. We're still tied at 9 apiece. Left-hand side out front, it's L. Harrison down the lane, running one-hander, whistling a foul, and I think it is going to be on Maddie Fiala. If it is, that's her second, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, check it. It's on Sydney Stone. Stone's first, and going to the line is going to be L. Harrison. So Harrison shooting to try and put Penn Yan in the lead and can't get the first one to go down. 6:31 left to play. And what is currently a tie ball game, and L. Harrison trying to untie things for the Finger Lakes Mustangs, and she does. So Penn Yan takes a 10-9 lead. Fiala across midcourt, right side Lee, top of the arc. Left side, it's Abby Belcher down low. Fiala steps outside. Looking for a pick, uses the dribble up, gives it back. Stone swings it left side. Lee from downtown for 3, no good. Long rebound, out of bounds. Whistling a foul called on Sydney Stone. That's her second personal foul. Penn Yan gets the basketball back. Aaron Patinella looks to check in now for Dansville. So Patinella in, Stone out. The Mustangs, Dansville Mustangs, have 3 starters on the sideline with 2 personal fouls each. 6:08 left to play here in the second quarter. How can Dansville handle the adversity at this point in time? And we'll see. The depth will be tested, no doubt about it. Out front, jumper in the paint, shot up is good for Jamie Decker. Jamie Decker with a deuce at the 5:46 mark, and it's 12-9 Penn Yan. Left side on top, it's Fiala. Ball fake, right side corner, outside jumper for Abby Belcher. Abby Belcher drops it. Belcher with a deuce. 5:29, it's 12-11 Penn Yan. Right side corner, Anderson, no good. Maddie Lee with a rebound for Dansville. Lee bringing it up the floor. Penn Yan by 1, 5:17 left to play in the first half. Abby Decker leaves it for Lee. Ball knocked out of bounds by Jamie Decker. 12-11, Penn Yan with the lead over Dansville here at the Corral. The Livingston County Corral, shall we say. In it comes LaPlante out front, cuts across the lane, looking for her first points of the night. Can't get it. Rebound, Jamie Decker. Ahead now, it's Jody Decker, left side of the arc. Returns it out front. Ray Young, outside jumper for three, got it. L. Harrison. A three-pointer at the 4:45 mark, 15-11, Penn Yan by 4. High post pass, Belcher underneath. Patnella's shot no good. LaPlante with the rebound. Traveling call. Basketball goes Penn Yan's way. So, Kaylee Griffith back for Penn Yan. Ray Young and Bree Caruso both back for Dansville. 4:32 left to play in the first half. 15-11 Penn Yan. Right side, it's Jody Decker. Uses up the dribble. Out front, it's Jamie Decker. Puts it on the floor, and Anderson with it on the top of the point. Right side wing, Jody Decker again. Back on top, Jamie Decker. Jody Decker, way short of the mark. Jamie Decker, turn around, nope, traveling called. Did a little crow hop, said Phil Embry, as she tried to keep the ball in bounds. Dansville trailing by 4. Maddie Lee with the basketball. Left-hand side, it's Lee, left side corner. They get it back out front. Lee, high post pass to Ray Young. Ray puts it on the floor, right side. It's Fiala. Fiala cutting down the lane, gives it up out front. Lee for three, got it. Maddie Lee. Long distance for Lee at the 3:37 mark, and it's a 15-14 Penn Yan lead. On top, trying to go inside, shooting is Jamie Decker, no good. Rebound to Fiala. Ahead, it's Lee, left-hand side, cuts across the lane, scoops and scores. Maddie Lee gives the Dansville Mustangs the lead back at 3:14, 16-15. Whistle out front. A foul called on the Mustangs. And let's see who that was on. Or was it on Penn Yan? No, it was on Bree Caruso, her third. Caruso with her third personal foul. At the 3:08 mark, ball comes in for Penn Yan. Dansville leading it by 2, or by 1. Bounce pass underneath, shot off the glass. Jamie Decker gets the lead back for Penn Yan. 17-16, 2:54 left to play in the first half. Ray Young down low. Left side pass, back out front. Sydney Stone, jumper, no good. Rebound off the floor. Whistle and a foul on Abby Belcher in the backcourt. Belcher, it's her first. Penn Yan gets the basketball back with a 1-point lead at 17-16. 2:39 left to play in the first half. Left side wing, it's Jamie Decker. Left side corner, Jody Decker looking down low. Looks for the backdoor pass. Abby Belcher steals it away. And out of bounds, last touched by Dansville. Penn Yan keeps it. 2:25 showing on the timer. Waterloo disposed of Wellsville 71-15 in the other semifinal game. Out front, Jody Decker with it. Gives it up left side. Sierra Harrison, and now Haley Anderson gives it back left side corner. Outside jumper, Jody Decker, good. Jody Decker, 2:08, 19-16, Penn Yan. Outside jumper, Belcher, got it. Abby Belcher. Belcher with a deuce, 6 points for her, 19-18, Penn Yan still with a lead. On top, Jamie Decker makes a move on the right-hand side in the paint. Short jumper, no good. Lee, the rebound taken down by Stone. Outlet left-hand side, Maddie Lee across midcourt. Downtown for three, no good. Rebound off the floor for Penn Yan. A minute and a half left to play. Here in this first half, Penn Yan by one, 19-18. Jody Decker, left side of the arc, keeps the dribble alive. Bounce pass down low, making a move across the paint. Outside jumper for three, no good. And Decker tried to save it back in, but stepped on the sideline. Dansville gets it back. A minute 11 left to play here in the first half. Al Harrison getting set to check back in for Penn Yan if time allows. 102. Maddie Lee looking for help. And now Stone down low. Abby Belcher. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound underneath. Henderson with it. Ahead to Jody Decker for Penn Yan. Decker from the outside stops the foul line. Jamie Decker now. Right side. Sierra Harrison in the right side corner. Back out front. Jody Decker underneath. Shot blocked by Ray Young. Ray with the block. Dansville gets it back. 32 seconds left. A 4-second differential on the game and the shot clock. Lee out front. Dumps it down low for Ray Young. Four-court pass. Whistling a foul in the backcourt. And it's going to be on Maddie Lee, her first. 21 seconds left to play. Al Harrison back in. Sierra Harrison checks out. Are the Penn Yan Mustangs on the line? They are. So Jody Decker, 21 seconds left to play, looking to add to Penn Yan's 1-point lead. First one up, got it. So Jody Decker knocks the first one down. 20-18 Penn Yan. Second one on the way. 21-18 Penn Yan. 20 seconds left to play. Lee outside the arc on the left. Young in the paint, puts a shot up in the paint, whistle and a foul called. It's going to be on Jamie Decker. Her first personal foul. Ray Young on the line. 13 seconds left to play. Dansville trying to reduce a 3-point deficit. Ray misfires on the first one. Young, no points in the first half. Second one on the way. Can't get either one to go. So, 11 seconds left to go here in the first half. Penn Yan with a chance to launch the final shot and add to a 3-point lead. Jody Decker, foul line jumper blocked by Ray. Young out front. Lee at the buzzer is not going to get it away. We've come to the end of one half of play in the Class B2 semifinals at the Corral on the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network. It's the Penn Yan Mustangs 21, the Dansville Mustangs 18. And, well, it definitely will be the last time at the Corral because we know that Waterloo was a 71-15 winner earlier today. So the winner of this game will play in Waterloo on Saturday. We're not exactly sure what the game time is. I'm guessing maybe 6 o'clock. Waterloo game times have been at 6. They were at 6 tonight. And, of course, our game at 7. But at any rate, still anybody's ball game in a defensive-oriented first half. Penn with a 21-18 lead. You're watching sectional semifinal Class B2 basketball on the Dansville Mustangs Sports Network, DMSN. And the Dansville Mustangs looking for a berth in the finals, but third-seeded Penn also hungry for a berth in that same final game and in hopes of possibly avenging an earlier season loss to the Waterloo Indians. So we shall see. Still a couple of quarters of basketball left. A very close and hotly contested first quarter. However, the Dansville Mustangs very quickly saw Bree Caruso and Ray Young sit down for most of the period, both with 2 personal fouls. Jody Decker picked up 2 for Penn but stayed in there and has still directed the offense and is leading all scorers thus far with 11 points in the first half. The question being is, how well do you play with those extra fouls? And thus far, Jody Decker has proved her mettle on the Penn side of things. Ray Young did come back in later on and play in the middle, but thus far in this first half, both Hannah LaPlante and Ray Young are scoreless. A huge key indeed for the Penn Mustangs, and a tip of the hat to their defense as well. Taking a look inside the numbers, Penn has been led by Jody Decker's 11 points, Jamie Decker with 6, Elle Harrison with 4, Penn 6 of 11 from the free throw line, a little over 50%. As the game was tied 9-9 at the end of the first period, and Penn getting a little momentum in that second quarter, taking the lead and holding off a couple of furious comebacks by the Dansville Mustangs. Dansville has been led by Madison Lee's 7 points, Abby Belcher with 6 in the ball game, 2 apiece for Sydney Stone and Maddie Fiala, and 1 for Bree Caruso. Dansville 20% from the free throw line, 1 out of 5. And let me tell you, I know Kristen Kirshner would love to have those other 4 points on the board right now for sure. That would give the Dansville Mustangs the lead, but that is not the case at this point in time. The Dansville Mustangs a very flat first half indeed, and of course a very cautious first half because Dansville playing with a lot of foul trouble. Dansville finds Bree Caruso with 3, Sydney Stone and Ray Young with 2 apiece, Madison Lee and Abigail Belcher with 1 each in the first half. Penn Kaylee Griffith and Jody Decker with 2 each, Jamie Decker and Haley Anderson with 1 apiece. No real foul difficulties for Mark Storm's team for the most part. Now, that could change if one of those 2 players picks up her 3rd. Meanwhile, Dansville has Bree Caruso sitting with a 3rd, but we'll have to see how Kirsten Kirshner deals the cards here in the second half as the Dansville Mustangs return from the locker room. Earlier this evening, the other semifinal game saw Waterloo blow out 4th-seeded Wellsville 71-15. So another convincing victory for the Indians on their home floor, and they have earned the right, being the number 1 seed, to host the championship game on Saturday against one of these 2 Mustang teams. Question for the Dansville Mustangs: how well can Ray Young, Bree Caruso, and Sydney Stone play with foul trouble in this second half? And can they get some of those shots to drop? Dansville had some good opportunities, but were not able to get anything to bottom out. And of course, at this point in time, the key for the Penn Yan Mustangs is, can they continue to keep Hannah LaPlante and Ray Young, probably Dansville's big two, off the scoreboard in the second half? You can bet that Penn Yan will be going down low trying to get an early third foul on Ray Young. And right now, that aspect is one of the reasons that Penn Yan has the lead in his ball game at 21-18, and some tough defense indeed. Now, an interesting second half getting set to unfold in a winner goes on, a loser goes home scenario. The Dansville Mustangs are the two-time defending Class B champions, and that is in dire jeopardy here tonight in this one at this point. We have an interesting second half on tap for you, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us here on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Second half set to unfold from the corral. Your score at halftime: Penn Yan 21, Dansville 18. Out to the backdrop of Mr. Blue Sky from the Electric Light Orchestra. Sky's not very blue for the Dansville Mustangs at this point in time. Rather ominous clouds overhead as Penn Yan leads as we start this second half. Dansville with the same starting five: Maddie Lee, Ray Young, Bree Caruso, Hannah LaPlante, and Sydney Stone. Penn Yan with their same starting five: Jamie and Jody Decker, Haley Anderson, Kaylee Griffith, and Elle Harrison. Jody Decker, bounce pass underneath, thrown away. So the question here, what can Dansville do with the turnover? The answer in the first half was not much. Only 18 first half points for the Dansville Mustangs. Maddie Lee brings it across midcourt. Right side wing, it's Bree Caruso. They dump it down low. Ray Young in the paint. Muscles her way underneath. Puts the shot up with the left hand and in. So Ray Young with a deuce at the 7:30 mark, and it's 21-20. Penn Yan. Right side, it's Jody Decker looking to the left, keeping the dribble alive out front, using it up now. Left side wing, it's Elle Harrison. Elle, right-hand side, top of the arc. Jamie Decker outside the arc on the right side. Cuts down the lane. Left-hand shot, no good. Ray Young with a rebound for Dansville. Ahead on the left side, Maddie Lee. Left side, gives it up high post. Ray Young spins right side, looking for some help. Give and go. Ball stolen away by Jamie Decker in the paint. Jody Decker up the floor on the left-hand side. Pulls out in the left side corner. Jamie Decker with a shot. No good. Rebound underneath. Bree Caruso ahead. Left side, Maddie Lee. Looking to cut to the baseline. Does so off the glass. Gets it to go. Maddie Lee. Lee gives Dansville the lead, 22-21 at the 6:31 mark. Dansville gets the lead back. Right side, it's Jody Decker, keeping the dribble alive. Left side, gives it up right side corner, give and go. Jody Decker, baseline three-footer, gets it to drop. 13 points for Jody Decker. And Penn Yan gets the lead back at 23-22 at the 6:07 mark. Lee out front, weaves her way down the lane, gives it up. Ray Young back out front, into the paint. It's Bree Caruso going all the way for the shot and the score. Bree Caruso attacking the basket, and Dansville gets the lead back at the 5:51 mark, 24-23. Can't say the Mustangs lead because they always do, unless the game's tied. Jamie Decker outside, right side corner. Jody Decker down low. Griffith, turn around on the baseline. Puts a shot off the glass. No good. Ray Young with a rebound. Ray puts it on the floor, brings it up the floor herself on the right side, leaves it right side. Caruso short. LaPlante forces it up and in. LaPlante with her first bucket on an offensive rebound with 5:16 left. 26-23. Dansville by 3. Their largest lead of the game. Bounce pass right side baseline. Jody Decker. No good. Rebound. Ray Young. Handle the plant. Forecourt pass left side. Lee slashing to the hole. Shooting. No good. Rebound in the paint. Ray Young. She's there. Can't get it to drop. Rebound taken by Sydney Stone. Whistling a foul. Stone's going to the line. I believe it was on Elle Harrison. Or is no, check it. It's on Jody Decker. That's her third. So timeout Penn Yan, 4:51 left to play in the third quarter. New ball game, ladies and gentlemen, in the Class B semifinals at the Corral and the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. 4:51 remaining in number 3. Dansville 26, Penn Yan 23. Well, Mark Storm regathers his troops around the Finger Lakes bench. The Livingston County side of things, Dansville taking back to the floor. Sydney Stone at the free throw line looking to add to Dansville's 3-point lead, and that is definitely not a safe lead indeed. So Stone on the line, 2 points in the first half for Sid. First one way off the mark. Dansville 1 for 6 from the free throw line in the ball game thus far. Sierra Harrison getting set to check in for Penn Yan when time allows. Stone, second one, can't get either one to go down. So the Mustangs go 0 for again from the line, leaving Penn Yan in the ball game. Left side, top of the arc, it's Elle Harrison. Jamie Decker underneath, shot blocked by Ray Young. Rebound taken down by Stone. Ahead, it's LaPlante. Dishes right side corner. It's Lee. Cuts along the baseline. Shot blocked by Jamie Decker. Decker with the block. So Jody Decker across midcourt. Left-hand side. Al Harrison taking it along the baseline, shooting no good. Rebound, Bree Caruso. Double team. Ball loose on the floor. Jumping up. It's going to be Dansville ball on the alternate possession. 4:11 left to play in the third. Sierra Harrison in. Al Harrison out. Dansville with a 26-23 lead, but unable to add to it from the free throw line. Dansville is a dismal 1 for 7, 14% from the free throw line. Right side, it's Caruso with a jump stop. Down low, LaPlante gives it back out front. Foul line jumper, Ray Young got it. Ray Young with a deuce at the 3:55 mark, 28-23 Dansville. Out front, Jody Decker with it, Caruso on her. Jamie Decker now. Sierra Harrison, bounce past Griffith in the paint, puts a shot up, no good. Ray Young with a rebound for Dansville. Looking for help, gets it now from LaPlante. LaPlante ahead now, Caruso, right side of the arc. Shooting from downtown, short of the mark. Rebound, jumping up, they say. Penn Yan's going to get it back on the alternate possession. 3:30 left to play in the third. Dansville by 3, 26-23. On DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network for the final time this year. Winner of this game goes to Waterloo for the championship on Saturday. Waterloo a big winner, 71-15 over Wellsville earlier today. Bounce pass underneath, stolen away by LaPlante, whistling a foul called on Haley Anderson. Haley Anderson So, Hannah LaPlante going to the line. There was a technical foul assessed. I'm not sure if it was on Hannah LaPlante or if it was on Anderson. So we'll see here in a moment how things sort out. 28-23, Dansville with a lead. Hannah LaPlante on the line apparently. And now Phil Embry goes over to consult quickly with Kirsten Kirschner. So the tee was assessed on Anderson. LaPlante at the line misfires. Dansville 1 for 8 from the free throw line. Second one on the way. LaPlante with 2 points in the ball game. And now still with only 2 points in the ball game. Dansville gets possession. Dansville 11% from the free throw line, 1 out of 9. Boy, what Kristen Kirschner would do for 50% of that right now. 28-23, Dansville with the lead and the basketball. 3:13 left to play in number 3. Lee with it out front, uses a pick. Right side, give and go. Lee underneath, has the ball knocked away, comes up with a loose ball, gets it back out front. Caruso fakes right, dribbles right, cross-court pass, short jumper. No good for Stone. Rebound off of the floor. Whistle and a foul called. It's going to be on see who it's on. It's going to be on Sierra Harrison. That's her first personal. Dansville will put the ball in play with a 5-point lead. Out front, it's Ray Young at the foul line. Spins her way to the paint. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound off the floor, Jamie Decker. Penn up the floor, Jody Decker. 2:45 left. Leaves it out front. On top, Jamie Decker. Stops the foul line, left side, dribble drive, goes all the way for the shot and the score. So Jamie Harrison with a deuce at the 2:31 mark, 28-25 Dansville. Lee, left side, gives it up. Stone along the baseline. Tied up out front, gives it to Caruso. Caruso puts it up under glass and gets it to drop. Caruso picks up the loose ball and puts it home at the 2:12 mark. 30-25, Dansville by 5 in the Battle of the Mustangs. Jamie Decker gives it up right side. Jody Decker uses the dribble up back on top. Left side whistle, traveling called on Jamie Decker. 1:55 left to play in the third. Maddie Fiala in. Hannah LaPlante sits. So Fiala in. Dansville by 5 at 30-25. Fiala across midcourt, left side wing, it's Stone. High post pass, Lee out front. Ray Young, cross court. Fiala looking down low. Nothing there. Back out front. They get it down low to Young. Spins, shoots, no good. Rebound, Jamie Decker. Whistle and a foul call. It's going to be on Jamie Decker. Jamie Decker's second personal foul. So going to the line is Ray Young. So Young at the foul line with 1:36 left to play, looking to add to Dansville's lead. She is 0 for 2 from the stripe. First one up. Got it. Dansville 2 for 10 from the line. 31-25 Dansville. Ray Young with another one on the way. 1:36 showing. Got them both. 6 points for Ray Young. All of them here in the third quarter. Sierra Harrison for 3, no good. Rebound underneath. Whistle and a foul call. And I believe it's on Maddie Fiala. Fiala with the personal foul. Her first, and going to the line is going to be Elle Harrison with 1:28 left to play in the third period. First one up, and Elle drops it. 5 points in the ball game for Elle Harrison, 32-26. Dansville was enjoying their largest lead of the game, and she gets one of two, so 32-26. Lee across midcourt on top. Caruso gives it up right side corner. Ray Young, baseline whistle and a foul called. I believe it was on Jamie Decker. And it was on Jamie Decker. That's her third, trying to impede the progress of Ray Young. So Young again on the free throw line with 1:18 showing on the clock. And Phil Embry conferring with the scores table. Ray Young with 6 points in the ball game, all of them here in this third quarter. So Young on the line shooting a pair, looking to add to the Dansville lead again. First one up, got it. So Ray Young with 7 third quarter points. Got another one on the way. And the 6'2 senior gets them both. So 34-26. Dansville now with their largest lead of the ball game. They had a 5-point lead early in the contest. Very early, like in the first quarter. Griffin on the right side. Whistle and a foul called. It's going to be on Maddie Lee. No, it's on Caruso. That's her fourth. Caruso with her fourth personal foul with 1:05 left. Abby Belcher checking in. Bree Caruso sits down. Tell you, Bree is a workhorse. She's a hustler. That's probably why she gets some of those personal fouls, kicking and scrapping and scrambling. She'll give you 150%, not 110. So underneath, Jody Decker will put the ball in play. Dansville with a 34-26 lead. Bounce pass, shot blocked. No, she went out of bounds. Ray Young blocked the shot, and Jody Decker tried to grab the ball coming in from out of bounds, and that's a no-no. 62 seconds left. Forecourt in the left side corner. It's Abby Belcher. 7-foot jumper. Got it. Abby Belcher. Belcher with a deuce with 50 seconds left to go. It's 36-26. Dansville by 10. Left side, it's Griffin. Out front, Harrison, back Griffin. Shooting three, no good. Rebound off of the floor. Jumping up, they're going to say. It's Dansville basketball with 35 seconds left to go. So a 5-second differential on the game clock and the shot clock. So Stone to put it in play. Lee bringing it up the floor. Dansville by 10, 36-26. Right side, she leaves it for Fiala. Fiala, foul line jumper. Maddie, no good. Rebound, Jody Decker for Penn. 21 seconds left in the third. Jody Decker across midcourt, right side wing. Sierra Harrison down low. It's Griffith along the baseline. Bounce pass baseline. Jody Decker puts the shot up, whistle and a foul. And I believe it's on Maddie Lee. Maddie Lee, her second personal foul, and Jody Decker at the free throw line with 8 seconds left to play, looking to reduce the Penn deficit inside of double digits if she can. Jody, first one up, got it. So Decker knocks the first one down, 36-27. Another one on the way for Jody. Second one, got them both. So 36-28, 8 seconds left. Fiala across midcourt with 5. On the right side, pulls up, shoots from the outside, no good. We've come to the end of 3 in the Class B2 girls semifinals from the Corral. On the Dansville Mustang Sports Network, we head to the 4th with your score, Dansville 36, Penn 28. Well, in case you just joined us, the Waterloo Indians, the #1 seed, disposed of Wellsville earlier today, 71-15. So the #1 is for real, and one of these Mustang teams will see them on Saturday in the championship game. We head into the fourth quarter. Dansville with an 18-7 run in the third quarter has reversed direction, at least for the moment, and lead the game by 8. Penn, hungry to get after Waterloo again. They lost to the Indians earlier this year. Meanwhile, the Dansville Mustangs looking for a chance to get back to the finals once again on Saturday. And boy, what a dandy it would be either way. Jody Decker across midcourt on the right. On top, Sierra Harrison. Left side, it's Griffin. Returns it on top. Sierra Harrison launching a three from downtown. No good. Handle a plant with a rebound for Dansville. Pushing it up the floor. Forecourt pass in the left. Tipped away. Abby Belcher comes away with it. They dump it down low. Ray Young chases it down. Right side corner. Saves it back in. And Abby Belcher picks it up. Returns it out front. Handle the plant with it. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ray Young at the foul line with 10. Puts it on the floor. Abby Belcher back out front. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Fiala out front. Stone launching downtown. Got it! Sydney Stone with a huge three-pointer at the 7:20 mark, and it's 39-28 lead for the Dansville Mustangs. Stone, what a big bank shot there with some interest. LaPlante almost came up with a steal there. Good hustle by Hannah. 6:57 left to play in the game and in the season for one of these Mustang teams. Al Harrison out. Haley Anderson back in for Mark Storm's team. Jody Decker, right side, foul line extended. Keeps the dribble alive. High post pass. It's Griffin. Griffin underneath. Puts a shot up and in. Kaylee Griffin with her first bucket of the game at the 6:42 mark. 39-30 Dansville. Across the lane, Sydney Stone cuts down, shoots and scores. Underneath, Stone with the deuce. At the 6:30 mark, 41-30 Dansville by 11. Jody Decker, high post pass. It's Griffith again underneath. Shooting shot blocked by Abby Belcher and out of bounds. Penn keeps it. 6:18 left to play in the game. 41-30 Dansville with the lead. Jody Decker to get it in. They look to the left, still looking. Inbounds pass, stolen away by Sydney Stone. Stone at midcourt, left side of the arc, keeps the dribble alive out front. Fiala shooting top of the arc, no good. Rims it out right side. I don't see why Dansville isn't milking the clock. Underneath, shooting, no good for Decker. LaPlante pushing it up the left-hand side. Ahead on the left, it's Fiala. Left side corner, Belcher circling the arc, gives it down low. Ray Young spinning her way left-hand side. Off the window, no good. Rebound, right forecourt. It's Harrison. Harrison loads the gun for three, no good. Rebound, handle LaPlante. LaPlante slowing it down. Time is on Dansville's side. They lead by 11. Across midcourt. Left side out front, Fiala. Gives it back out front, right side baseline, whistle and a foul. It's going to be on Kaylee Griffin, her third. Abby Belcher along the baseline, and the ball swatted out of bounds. Bree Caruso is back. Abby Belcher checks out. What a game Abby Belcher has had. 8 points. And big ones indeed. Inbounds, Ray Young in the paint, shooting in and out. Rebound Sierra Harrison for Penn Yan. Forecourt pass on the left. It's right in the paint. Puts the shot up off the glass. Gets it on to go. Griffith with the bucket. 5:06 left to play. 41-32. Dansville by 9. Penn Yan will not go away. Right side, it's Bree Caruso. Leaves it. They get it down low. Ray Young has the ball knocked away. Griffith ahead. Anderson on the right side. Shooting and scoring. Anderson with the bucket. Timeout, Dansville. 4:45 left to play in the ball game with your score now. Dansville 41, Penn Yan 34. Well, the Dansville Mustangs had some momentum in this fourth quarter, but now the Penn Yan Mustangs have gotten it back. 2 buckets by Kaylee Griffin on the inside, and then a Haley Anderson fast break layup has put Penn Yan within 7 at 41-34. Plenty of time left to go, ladies and gentlemen. 4:45, an eternity to play in this one. Really didn't understand early on how Dansville was launching up some of those quick shots when they should have been taking time off the clock, but Penn Yan has provided their own offense. Bree Caruso back to LaPlante. Fiala at midcourt. Ray Young, right side, Caruso. Caruso back out front. LaPlante won't take it. Left side, it's Sydney Stone traveling called, and Penn Yan gets it back on the unforced error. So Penn Yan with a chance to creep closer. Jody Decker directing traffic, left side of the arc. On top, it's Anderson. Puts it on the floor. No, traveling call, planting one pivot foot and move the other, said Phil Embry. Dansville looking for something to happen to try and get the momentum back. LaPlante back to Caruso. Caruso across midcourt on the right-hand side. Looking for help. Gets it. Ray Young in the right side corner. Over the top. Out front. Ball knocked away. Whistle and a foul called. It's going to be against Penn Yan. Haley Anderson, I believe, whistled on the foul. And Tom Delahunt and Phil Embry get together. So the basketball is Penn Yan basketball. And the foul is on Sydney Stone, her third. Oh, so a turn of events there. So Stone with her third personal foul. 4:12 left to play in the game. Jody Decker, left side of the arc, keeps the dribble alive. Ball deflected, left side corner. Harrison gets it down low. Jamie Decker across the lane. Out front, it's Griffin. Anderson for 3. Got it! Anderson with a three-pointer at the 3:50 mark. 41-37, Dansville by 4. Ray Young fouled at midcourt by Kaylee Griffith. That's her 4th, I believe. So a 4-point ball game. Penn Yan on the move. Maddie Lee in, Maddie Fiala out. So the Penn Yan Mustangs have turned things around here in the fourth quarter. Maddie Lee, right side wing, it's Stone. Over the top, opposite, Caruso. Left side corner, Lee. Gives it up, cross-court pass. Baseline right, LaPlante shooting, no good. Rebound to Haley Anderson. 3:28 left to go. Penn Yan with some momentum. Left side corner, it's Griffin. Along the baseline, shot blocked by Ray Young. Out front, LaPlante leading the floor. 2 defenders to beat. Shooting and scoring, and one. LaPlante with a 2+1. 3:14 left to play in the ball game. LaPlante with a potential 2+1 on that one. LaPlante off of the steal has a chance to add to the Dansville lead. 43-37 and got it. And a whistle underneath. It's going to be on Penn, on Griffith, I believe. So 44-37. Foul called against Sierra Harrison, I guess. So, or is that on Griffin? It is on Griffin. That's her fifth. So Griffin checks out. 3:14 left to go. It was Griffin's fifth. 1-4, not 0-4. So Dansville puts the ball in play with a 7-point lead. In it comes right side corner out front. Lee, high post pass, jumper, foul line. Ray Young got it. Ray Young with a deuce at the 3:05 mark. 46-37. It's back to 9 for Dansville. Give and go, right side, LaPlante jumping up, they say. Dansville gets it back on the possession now. Hannah LaPlante and Haley Anderson rolled to the hardwood on that loose ball. Dansville gets it back with 2:56 showing on the timer. Lee in the backcourt gives it up. Ray Young ahead to Hannah LaPlante. Left side, forecourt pass. Bree Caruso shooting up the glass. Can't get it to drop. Rebound in and out. Caruso tried to dance her way back inbounds with that one, but could not do so. 2:46 left to play. Dansville by 9. Still an eternity left, ladies and gentlemen. Out front, it's Jody Decker. Ball knocked away by Hannah LaPlante. Jumping up. This time it's going to be Penn Yan ball. Dansville with a 46-37 lead. Sierra Harrison puts it inbounds. Jody Decker. Right side, Dansville has to continue to play defense. Jody Decker, right side, it's Anderson along the baseline. Blocked by Ray Young. Young with the block. 2:28 left to play in the game. Dansville by 9. Jody Decker will put the ball in play. Still looking. Gets it in on the right-hand side. Lost out of bounds by Penn Yan. Dansville gets it back with 2:26 showing on the timer. Sydney Stone to put it in play. Hannah LaPlante, left side, it's Lee. Lee across midcourt, off of the dribble. Cuts down the middle of the lane, shoots, no good. Rebound, right-hand side. Whistle and a foul called on Ray Young. That's her third. Ray Young with her third. 2:17 left to play in the game. Penn Yan brings it up the floor with Dansville with a 9-point lead at 46-37. Jody Decker, right side of the arc. High post pass. Sierra Harrison in the paint. Makes a move to the left. Puts a shot up, whistle, and a foul called. And I believe it's Sydney Stone. Is it Young or is it Stone? It's on Young. That's her fourth. So Young with her fourth with 2:04 left to play. And Sierra Harrison on the free throw line with 2:04 left to play in the ball game. First one up for Sierra and short. Second one on the way. Dansville with a 46-37 lead. Harrison trying to make it 8. Second one on the way and got it. So she gets one of 2, and immediately Mark Storm calls a timeout. 2:04 left to play in the ball game and the season for one of these two Mustang teams. You're viewing the Dansville Mustang Sports Network's coverage of sectional girls basketball class B2. Your score in the fourth, Dansville 46, Penn Yan 38. Well, the Dansville even Steven at this point. They own an 8-point lead coming into the fourth quarter, and now with 2:04 left to play in the ball game, still own an 8-point lead as the momentum has shifted several times in this fourth quarter. The question is, who will it shift to in the final 2 minutes? We shall see. Dansville Mustangs back on the floor. Ray Young just picked up her fourth personal foul. Dansville trying to get that momentum back. They lead by 8. They have possession. Sydney Stone gets it in. Maddie Lee in the backcourt. Gets it ahead. Stone. Stone bounce past LaPlante up the left sideline. Traveling call as LaPlante dragged the pivot foot, and the turnover gives the ball back to Penn. 1:57 left to play. Out front, bet they're going to go down low. I can tell you that. Trying to get that fifth foul on Ray Young. Back out front, it's Anderson. Puts it on the floor, right side. Back out front, jump shot, Jody Decker. In and out, rebound Ray Young. Outlet, handle LaPlante. 1:40 left to play. Ahead, throws it away. Caruso and Stone, no communication there as both of them looked at each other, and the ball ended up in Kristen Kirshner's hands. So instead of getting to waste some time away, Penn preserves it. Jody Decker, top of the arc, makes a move inside. Underhand scoop, no good. Ray Young with a rebound for Dansville. Young in the backcourt has the ball stolen away. Whistle and a timeout. Penn 1:23 left to play in the ball game in the Class B2 semifinals. Your score at the Dansville Mustangs Corral: Dansville 46, Penn 38. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this one's still far from over with. 93 seconds left to play in regulation. Dansville by 8, 46-38. But Penn has possession of the basketball. Ray Young for Dansville with 4 personal fouls. You know Penn going to try and get that ball down low somewhere or drive to try and get that 5th foul. Out front, Jody Decker with it. Loses the handle on it momentarily. Sierra Anderson shooting downtown, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Penn. Dansville gets it back with 1:12 left to go, and Kristen Kirshner says, guard the basketball. Ball comes inbounds. Handle LaPlante at midcourt. Up the floor, across the timeline now. Gives it left side corner. Lee shooting 3. No good. Rebound in the paint is still loose. Ball still loose. Mustangs pick it up. Maddie Lee with 57 seconds left is fouled by Jody Decker. Jody's 4th. And I believe it's Maddie Lee going to the line. 56 seconds left to play in the game, or is it out of bounds? No, Lee's going to go to the line. Maddie Lee with 9 points in the game. With an opportunity right here to add to the Dansville lead. Lee, got it. 10 points for Maddie Lee. 47-38. Lee with 1 more on the way. Second one. Got them both. Maddie Lee with 2 huge free throws. Penn with a timeout. 56 seconds left to go in the ball game on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network with your score in Class B girls semifinal basketball. Dansville 48, Penn 38. Now 56 seconds left to go in the ball game. Dansville with a 10-point lead. Penn with the basketball. Dansville still needs to play some defense, and Penn needs some offense. We'll see for Mark Storm's team. This has been a dandy of a game. Left side, Jody Decker cutting to the hole, shooting and scoring. So Jody with the bucket. Ball goes out of bounds and a whistle. Is it a Penn timeout or is it a Dansville timeout? It's a Dansville timeout. 50 seconds left to play. 48-40. Dansville with a lead as Kristen Kirshner calls timeout and gathers her Mustangs around. Mark Storm gathers his Mustangs around. Earlier today, Waterloo tamed the Wellsville Lions and tamed them indeed. 71-15. Mark Storm's assessment of the Waterloo Indians, he simply says they keep coming at you and coming at you and coming at you. So one of these two teams will find that out in the championship game on Saturday. 53 seconds separates one of these Mustang teams from going on to the finals. Dansville right now with an 8-point lead, but 53 seconds can be an eternity, ladies and gentlemen. So Hannah LaPlante will put the ball in play for Dansville from the far sideline as you view tonight's action. Right in front of the Dansville bench. So LaPlante set to get it underway. And they get it out front, and it's taken by Sydney Stone. Whistle and a foul called on Elle Harrison, her first, and that will send Sydney Stone to the line. Stone on the free throw line, and if anybody needs him, Dansville needs him now. Stone with the first one, no good. She'll get one more, a 48-40 lead. Stone with the second one on the way, 7 points in the game for Stone. Gets the second one to drop. So a 49-40 lead and timeout Penn. 51.9 left to go in the ball game. You're watching sectional basketball on the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. It's Dansville 49, Penn 40. Well, we told you the 56.1 seconds was an eternity. We're only down to 51.9 here at the Mustangs Corral in Dansville, with the 2 and 3 seeds clashing. Penn with the first half momentum led the game 21-18. Dansville with an 18-7 run in the third quarter took the lead by as many as 10, and they lead by 9 now with 51.9 seconds left. Jody Decker inbounds left side corner. It's Elle Harrison along the baseline. Jumper no good. Rebound, Sydney Stone, and she's fouled immediately by Sierra Harrison. 47 seconds left to play, and Sydney Stone will be on the line once again. Told you that there was an eternity of time left, and now you're seeing why. So, is it a Dansville timeout on that? Apparently it is. 47.2 showing on the game clock. We're in the fourth quarter of the Class B2 girls semifinals in Section 5 basketball. Your score, Dansville 48, Penn 40. Apparently there is a discrepancy in the book. One book's got 48, one must have 49, but At any rate, they're comparing it now, but they marked it down to 48. So apparently it's an 8-point lead. Dansville with a basketball. And it comes Ray Young on the left side corner. Ball knocked out of bounds by Sierra Harrison. 46.3 showing on the timer. Hannah LaPlante again trying to get it in. Out front, it's Bree Caruso with it. Caruso fouled immediately by Haley Anderson. So Caruso at the free throw line. She has played most of the ball game with desperate foul trouble. Goes to the free throw line. 5 points in the game for Bree. And can't get the first one to go down. The door left wide open for the Penn Yan Mustangs. Still a lot of time left. 42.9 seconds. Caruso again on the line. And their final home game of the year for the Dansville Mustangs. Gets the second one to drop. So now it's 49-40. Ahead, Anderson down low. Sierra Harrison shooting no good. Rebound, Ray Young. 34 seconds left. Hannah LaPlante thrown down by Haley Anderson. Had her arm and Hannah LaPlante's arm hooked. And Hannah was going to go to the line. 31 seconds left to play in the ball game. Dansville with a 49-40 lead. LaPlante on the line apparently, or are they? The three officials powwowing. Tom Delahunt, Damon Garfield, and Phil Embry. 31 seconds left to play, 31.6. Intentional foul called on Haley Anderson. And that will not only give LaPlante 2 shots, but will give Dansville possession afterwards. So LaPlante, so an intentional foul assessed, and Haley Anderson is done. With 31 seconds left to play, LaPlante, first one on the way, got it. Hannah drops the first one. She'll get one more. 50-40, Dansville by 10. LaPlante with one more on the way, and then Dansville will get possession as well. And gets one out of 2. So 50-40. Certainly not an impressive performance by Dansville tonight, especially from the free throw line, but they've showed their grit. They have come back and taken the lead. They lead by 10 with 31 seconds left. They get possession of the basketball following the intentional foul. Ray Young gets it out front. She is fouled immediately. Sierra Harrison and Jamie Decker both whistled. And Ray Young is going to go to the line. Ray with 10 points in the ball game, all of them in the second half. 30.1 left to play in the game. And Ray Young on the line. So now Damon Garfield goes to the scorer's table. Foul is going to be on Harrison, Sierra Harrison. That's her 4th, I believe. So Ray Young on the line. 50-40 Dansville. First one up, no good. So Young with one more on the way. Dansville by 10. Ray trying to add to the lead. Tell you the Dansville Mustangs, if they get one of 2, Dansville moves on. They're going to have to bring their A game on Saturday. Running one-hander, no good. Ball loose in the paint, out front, jumper, no good. Rebound to the Mustangs. Timeout, Dansville. Are they going to actually take a timeout, or is it a substitution timeout? Kristen Kirshner is going to call timeout and take a full timeout. 18 seconds left to play in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Your score on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Dansville 51, Penn 40. Well, Kristen Kirshner sends the Mustangs back out. 51-40. They lead by 11. 18.7 seconds left to go. Maddie Lee gets it out front, and Lee will waste away the final seconds of this one, ladies and gentlemen. On top, it's Bree Caruso with 5, with 3, with 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the Section 5 championship game will feature the Dansville Mustangs and the Waterloo Indians on Saturday. Your final score in the Mustang Squared Battle at the Corral on DMSN, the Dansville Mustang Sports Network. Dansville 51, Penn 40. We'll be back to wrap it up for you in just a moment. Of 40, okay, that's right. 1 out of 2. 4 of 6, 10 of 17. All right. Hey, how's it going? Oh, oh, okay. Well, if you see her before I do, tell her I said hi. 8, 11, 6.
We're gonna have to go through out there. And I was gonna have to. Actually, I'd probably be here.
Yeah, I can't do that up there.
But then again, most of them will be going on there, so it'll probably be
11 of 19, 12 of 20, only 50%.
Yeah, because I'm usually on that side when you're not here. You need to see early.
Well, back here at the Dansville Mustangs Corral in Livingston County, where tonight the Mustang Squared Battle tips Dansville's way as the red and black move on. After trailing at the end of the first half, Dansville puts on a run in the second half of 34-19 to overtake the Penn Mustangs and earn a trip to the Section 5 championship game on Saturday against the top-seeded Waterloo Indians, who have had few ball games, and I mean close ball games at all this year, including today's semifinal win over Wellsville, 71-15. So Waterloo will host the championship game in the Finger Lakes on Saturday, and I'm guessing it's going to be 6 o'clock. That's when Waterloo has been playing their ball games. They played a 6 o'clock game tonight against Wellsville. That is not official, however, but you might want to check the website to make sure. But at any rate, we know who the two teams will be. Dansville and Waterloo on Saturday night for the B2 title. Taking a look at this one, Dansville found themselves in front by 5 quickly in this ball game, but a pesky Penn team battled their way back and tied things at the end of one quarter, 9-9. Well, pesky Penn stayed right with it. Dansville got in some first half foul trouble as Sydney Stone, Bree Caruso, and Ray Young each picked up 2 personal fouls apiece. Dansville had 3 starters on the bench. Penn took a 21-18 lead at the half. Well, the Dansville Mustangs needed to be a different team in the second half, and they were in the third quarter, especially when Ray Young got things going and scored 8 points of her own in the third period. Bree Caruso had a couple as buckets as well, as Dansville outscored Penn 18-7 to take a 36-28 lead into the fourth quarter. Dansville had been ice cold from the free throw line, yet things defrosted a bit in the fourth quarter, and thankfully for Kristen Kirshner's team, Dansville went 7 of 11 in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. Hannah LaPlante with a huge 2+1 that turned the momentum around when Penn Yan was putting the pressure on Dansville and had it down to 6 and looking to slice it even further. LaPlante's steal and bucket on the other end and her free throw on a three-point play put Dansville back up by 9. Dansville would go on to win it 51-40, and certainly not an impressive showing at the free throw line for Dansville, shooting only 50% in their final game here at their home gymnasium tonight at 12 out of 24. The important thing at this point is that the Dansville Mustangs picked up a huge victory and got some helping hands from a lot of folks, and Abby Belcher off the bench playing a stellar ball game as well. Hannah LaPlante and Ray Young held scoreless in the first half. They did all their scoring in the second half and all their damage in the second half, as Dansville outscores Penn Yan 34-19 in the second half to win it 51-40. Taking a look inside the numbers, Dansville was paced by both Ray Young and Maddie Lee, who each had 11 apiece. Abby Belcher and Sydney Stone with 8 each. Hannah LaPlante and Bree Caruso with 6 apiece, and 2 for Maddie Fiala. Dansville, as we mentioned, 12 of 24 from the free throw line. The Penn Yan Mustangs got 17 from Jody Decker in the game. Jamie Decker with 8 points, Elle Harrison and Haley Anderson with 5 apiece, Kaylee Griffith with 4, and Sienna Harrison with 1, as Penn Yan went 10 of 17 from the free throw line and finished their season at 9-5. Dansville moves on at 13-0 and will head off to Waterloo to take on the top-seeded Indians in the championship game on Saturday. Our best of luck to Kristen Kirshner and her ball club. And a salute to Mark Storm and the Penn Yan Mustangs for a dandy of a ball game they turned in tonight in a yeoman effort against Dansville. So the question on Saturday will be, will Dansville get a three-peat, or will the Waterloo Indians step into the spotlight? We'll have to wait and see. Congratulations to the Dansville Lady Mustangs, and best of luck as they head off to the championship on Saturday night in Waterloo. Our thanks tonight going out to Mike Birmingham and the Cracker Jack team at the Dansville Mustang Sports Network as well. And our thanks to you for tuning in. God bless you wherever you may have been tuning in. We hope to be seeing you during the football campaign as well, which, believe it or not, is only about a week away. Hard to believe, but yes, spring football is here. Congratulations tonight going out to the Dansville Lady Mustangs. Your final score tonight on DMSN's coverage of Section 5 semifinal girls basketball. The Dansville Mustangs 51, the Penn Yan Mustangs 40. Good night, everybody.